van, 4 kids, 1 dog, and we were heading for a revised dream that was born from necessity. But it turns out that losing everything really helped us to find what really matters and defined a truly soul-chosen dream for which we're heading towards now. Hi, I'm Tracy, mama to 5 girls, and this is the Cornelius-Ford family. We are rebuilding our life from scratch, literally, from temporary housing, one-pot meals, from herbs growing in pots instead of garden beds, for now at least anyway. We homeschool, we cook from scratch, we live simply, and that's because we've had to. But what's really interesting is that we now live simply because we choose to. So not so long ago, we were living life on the road in our self-converted van, all 6 of us, and our miniature Labradoodle. And that's even really gave us freedom and a whole new perspective on what really matters. Now, even with limited space and a tiny kitchen, we still often cooked from scratch. We made our own products so that we didn't have loads of chemically laden products in the van that we cleaned with or that we washed with. We were very intentional on what we used on our bodies and in our bodies. And it wasn't always easy, especially as we had limited space, and we also had a limited amount of storage, especially for food. And then there's always that consideration at the back of your mind as to the weight limitation. But what it did teach us was how little you truly need to thrive, and also how much we really valued our time together as a family. So why are we rebuilding from scratch? Well, basically, I really believe that a handmade life is truly a beautiful life. But also, I find that simplicity has a way of healing what hustle made us forget. It took me a really long time to come to terms with losing our business, a really long time, and on such a deep level, because everything that I thought I was working towards, that I thought I was building for my family, didn't come to fruition. I spent years away from my children, believing that I was creating wealth, a future, and instead I walked away with debt, insolvency and bankruptcy, and even worse, I walked away with lost time and lost moments and lost memories with my children that I can't ever get back. And yet, even in that heartbreak, something else emerged, and it's the quiet truth that roots aren't built on land, they begin in the heart. So whilst we dream of having our own homestead, of chickens, garden beds, herbs hanging and drying and all of that type of thing. And yes, that's something that we're working towards, but we're also starting right where we are, temporary accommodation and all, with our plants in pots, with one-pot meals, and also with daily choices that we intently have a slower, simpler life right here, right now, that is soul-centered. And this channel is our living journal, so a place where we share our homeschooling rhythms, where we share our herbal learning, frugal living, cooking from scratch, and the honest, imperfect beauty of rebuilding a life. Not with money, because we still don't have a lot, but with heart and a true intention to be soul-centered. So if you are longing for a gentler way, a way that nourishes you, a way that feels like you are coming back to yourself, then you are in the right place. And this is your invitation to walk along with us, one slow, sacred step at a time. And I'm really looking forward to us being on this journey together. So please do like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.